Hi, and welcome back to the House of the Dragon Explained series. This is a character analysis series for all main characters of House of the Dragon. Mostly spoiler free, but be warned, there are going to be a few spoilers in this video. This is going to be our last one. King Viserys Targaryen. Let's jump into it. So, who is Viserys Targaryen? Viserys Targaryen was the 5th king of Westeros. He followed Jaehaerys Targaryen. That much was decided at the Great Council at Harrenhal. We already talked a lot about the Great Council in this series, so we'll leave that part out. Viserys was a good man, and it was said that during his reign, the realm prospered. He held a lot of feasts and tourneys, and this really was the prime of the Targaryen dynasty. In the source material, he has short hair and he is described as being a bit fat, but the show obviously changed that. As with so many of these characters. Viserys was married to Aemma Arryn, with whom he had Rhaenyra Targaryen, his first and only child in this marriage. Aemma Arryn never gave him a son, which resulted in a lot of problems, as we'll see later on in this series. And Aemma Arryn actually dies during childbirth to Balon Targaryen, who also died shortly after. Viserys then remarried to Alicent Hightower. Viserys is also the last dragon rider of Balerion the Black Dread, the infamous dragon. And we've gotten quite a lot of promo material when it comes to Balerion and Viserys. Which brings us to our next point. What can we expect from Viserys Targaryen? First of all, a very kind man. I think House of the Dragon is going to focus on the relationship between Viserys and Rhaenyra very heavily. I think we'll get a lot of scenes of Viserys counseling his daughter. He's proclaiming her his heir to the Iron Throne, which in itself is gonna cause a lot of problems, because Daemon Targaryen used to be the Prince of Dragonstone, and he also has 2 sons with Alicent Hightower. It's safe to say that Viserys will spend most of his time on House of the Dragon trying to please everybody. There's a growing conflict between the blacks and greens. On one hand, Rhaenyra Targaryen and her followers, and on the other hand, his wife, Alicent Hightower, and the so-called greens, who support his son Aegon Targaryen, Aegon II. Another thing that's gonna be very interesting is Viserys' relationship to his brother Daemon Targaryen. It's something that I'm looking forward to the most in season 1 of House of the Dragon. Both brothers definitely love each other, but it's not an easy relationship. I think we can expect a lot of scenes of them arguing about all sorts of topics. And other than that, well, George R.R. Martin actually said that House of the Dragon improved the character, that they made him more tragic. And that's definitely something that I look forward to. What follows is the fall of the Targaryen dynasty, at least the beginning of it, and it's a civil war with so many casualties, and the whole realm suffered because of what happened during Viserys' reign. Another thing that's definitely gonna be interesting if the leaks are true, and this is where we're heading for spoiler territory, so skip that part if you don't want to know anything. Apparently Aegon the Conqueror had visions about the Long Night, and this knowledge was passed on to each Targaryen king, including Viserys Targaryen. As you can imagine, this will definitely affect the character and how he acts, and he's probably gonna spend a good chunk of season 1 plotting to prepare for the White Walkers, or at least figure out a way to deal with the White Walkers. So, all in all, we can expect a character that's just trying to do the right thing. A very good man, a decent man, who's trying to please everyone. I can't wait for his scenes with Daemon Targaryen as well as his daughter Rhaenyra. The fact that George R.R. Martin praised this character so much, was literally in a handful of interviews and blog posts now, really gets me hyped. He's gonna be in the smaller paced, lore focused, character based scenes, and well, sign me up, that's exactly what I want. So, let's move on with our last point for today. Who is going to play King Viserys Targaryen? That is going to be the 48-year-old Paddy Considine. As with many of the House of the Dragon actors, he's been doing a lot of theater work, but is also known for his role as Father John Hughes in Peaky Blinders. He was absolutely brilliant in that role, and I can't wait for his take on Viserys Targaryen now. He's a very talented actor and he has a lot of charisma. I really enjoyed his interviews and he's just a cool person. He even has his own rock band and man, this guy is just cool. Anyways, that's it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this one. Please feel free to check out the other videos of this Explained series. This was the last one for now. We might continue with a lot of other characters for Season 2, thinking about Mysaria, Aemond, Aegon II, Larry Strong. We have a lot of characters left that I will definitely talk about, and other than that, well, please feel free to subscribe to the channel. We're gonna be very busy during the run of the show. We will have weekly episode reviews, as well as podcast discussions and viewer Q&As. I hope you're gonna enjoy these. Other than that, thank you for watching, take care, and see us later.